Hey, what's going on, APUSH Peeps? We have a good one for you today. This one is breaking down a reaction to the Stamp Act. So probably a document that you have seen before. All right, some quick background. Well, after 1763, I want you to think PEEP. Great Britain was in massive debt. What do I mean by PEEP? Pontiac's Rebellion, end of the French and Indian War, end of salutary neglect, and the Proclamation of 1763. All of those happened in 1 year. It is a turning point. It is a very important year. So this ended salutary neglect, and one of the first major acts that has passed is the Stamp Act in 1765, and this created a tax on 50 commonly used goods, and this angered the colonists, and they reacted by boycotting, tarring and feathering tax collectors, and protesting as well. So really, many people would argue that the independence movement was born out of 1763. So in 1765, we see this in a Pennsylvania newspaper. Tuesday, October 31st, 1765, Halloween. Ooh, look how scary this is. Says the times are dreadful, doleful, dismal, dolorous, and dollarless. Expiring in hopes of a resurrection of life again. So this is like killing the life of the colonists. Adieu, adieu to liberty. Goodbye, liberty. And then it says, this is the proper place to affix the stamp. And we see a skull and crossbones in two places. Not a good sign. All right, so some document analysis questions. Why did Britain implement taxes after 1763? Some background info. Well, you know it. It's debt from the 7 Years' War, which led to the end of salutary neglect. What were reasons the colonists resisted these British taxes? Well, there were several that were given. You have salutary neglect just ended. They were used to being left alone. You have ideas from the Enlightenment and natural rights, and also no representation in Parliament. This idea of no taxation without representation. Some long-term effects of taxes, such as the Stamp Act. Now, you may see something in your exam about the Stamp Act. You may see something about the Townshend Acts. You may see something about the Tea Act. Any of these acts, understand that this led to continued resistance to British policies, and this helped foster the independence movement or encourage the independence movement. All right, we're going to hip it up. So historical context. Again, Britain was in debt. End of salutary neglect. Stamp Act angered many colonists. Make sure you know that. The intended audience is the American colonists, specifically those living in Pennsylvania. This is a Pennsylvania newspaper. The point of view is negative towards the Stamp Act. You see that with the skull and crossbones. That's not usually a good thing. And the purpose is to spread resistance to the Stamp Act and hopefully get it repealed, which ultimately we know does happen. The Stamp Act Congress is successful. All right, that's it for this video. Thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate it, and have a good day.